Hi everybody, welcome to the United Stand. Are you mad for it? Come on! We're not reacting to the live news that Oasis are back together. We're reacting to the live news of here we go. It's Manuel Ugarte to Manchester United. Get the F in. Come on! Absolutely. Look, there is no surprise. There is no surprise. People are saying, hell, it's about time. Finally, come on. But come on, it has actually happened. And that is all I'm bothered about. I don't think there was any doubt this deal was going to happen for Ugarte at all. I think we knew it was going to happen at some point over the next few days. But the fact that he's flying into Manchester today to do his medical, to be fair, the drop on this goes to ESPN Uruguay. They were doing this in the early hours of the morning. Then I think Duncan Castles picked up on it and tweeted it. And then we've had the actual drop from Ornstein and from Fabrizio Romano. This is what they've had to say. Manchester United with Ugarte, Manuel Ugarte to Manchester United. Here we go. Deal sealed between clubs after personal terms agreed in July. €50 million package plus 10 million add-ons will be the final package. Ugarte will travel as he only wanted United and United only wanted him. I mean, look, I'm sure a lot of people are going to want to talk about the actual fee that we're going to pay for Ugarte in question. Why personal terms were agreed in July and then we paid what PSG want at the end of August? I mean, if we'd have had the player in July, then maybe we wouldn't be losing to Brighton because we're basically paying what PSG want anyway. But I think there is a very easy answer as to why it's taken this long. I would be stunned if we don't get Scott McTominay, here we go, to Napoli today. Maybe even this morning. Also, David Ornstein, Ugarte travelling to England today for medical ahead of joining Man United from PSG. Man United deal for 23-year-old Uruguay international, 50 million plus add-ons. PSG initially wanted 60 million euros fixed. Okay, so ultimately we're giving them what they want, but we'll give it over a little bit less time. But what a way to wake up on a Tuesday morning and have Manuel Ugarte to Manchester United as here we go, and a medical today. And I suppose the big questions coming in are going to be just how quickly will he be integrated into this Manchester United squad. Now, what we understand on Ugarte is that he has been training since the return from the Copa America, but obviously he's not been involved competitively with any PSG games. So I would say minuscule chance that he would start against Liverpool on Sunday, despite the fact that he'll probably be training with the first team squad tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. But he will be on the bench. We know how Ten Hag works. And that will be the question, whether he's on the bench for Liverpool. Certainly won't be starting. He will be registered, Siddharth. There's no doubt about that. But this is confirmed. This is deal done. This is here we go. This is not a drill. This is Ugarte to Manchester United, confirmed and done. Manchester United have got this deal done. And look, let me just talk to you about the player. I said this last night. I'll say it to you again. I believe that this signing is going to be transformative. Now, no transfer is a guaranteed open goal and any transfer can flop. But if you look at like what Erling Haaland did for Man City, some people thought he would flop because he's not really a pressing forward. He's not really a possession forward. But look at all the goals he's scored. Now, I'm not saying that Ugarte is going to transform Manchester United like Erling Haaland has transformed Man City. But I do look at the profile of the player and see why we're buying him. Our season starts on Sunday. Keep up the amazing work, says John. Ugarte is just... Look, let's compare Casemiro and Ugarte. They may play in the same midfield, but they're very, very different. Casemiro prime... I couldn't give a toss. Like, he isn't prime. And as Stu77 says, look at Veron. A lot of people won't remember Juan Sebastian Veron. When we bought him all those years ago in the, what would have been, was it early noughties? So, over 20 years ago, I genuinely thought he would be transformative as well. But we already had a midfield of Keane, Beckham, Giggs and Scholes then. Our midfield is not that. The reason we're buying Ugarte is because comparable to somebody like Casemiro, he's quicker, he's more busy, he's more tenacious, and he's less creative, if I'm being completely honest. Casemiro has got a very good range of passing, and we've seen that in the last couple of days. Ugarte's job is basically get the ball win the ball, give it to other players. If there's space, he'll carry the ball into that space and be progressive. He basically is a player that is speed. It's speed of winning the possession back, and it's speed of giving the ball when you've got the ball to others. So what Ugarte will do is, when he's won the ball back, if Mainu's free, get it to Mainu, get it to Bruno, get it to Rashford, get it to whoever. If there's space in front of me, I'm going to run into that space and then I'm going to give it to Bruno. And that's what it is. It's speed. I can see, because we're quite a slow team, I think we're slow on the ball. I think we're lethargic. How many times over the years have we called it crab football? How many times have we seen the bunny hop from McTominay? How many times do we see somebody with the ball going, oh. Whereas I think Ugarte is speed, speed, speed. His whole game is about that. And the third aspect is his reading of the game. He's very, very good at anticipating danger, which is why he wins so many tackles, and it's why he's involved in so many defensive duels, because if Martinez gets pulled out of position, he's intelligent enough to drop into the centre-back position. If we're on the break, he will fill in at left-back or whatever like that. Speed. He's very quick across the ground for a midfield. It's not something you hear about in relation to midfielders. You hear it about strikers, you hear it about wingers, you even hear it about centre-backs. But he's actually quick across the ground as well. I think if it works, it will be visible as soon as he comes into the team. And that's the exciting thing for me, because I completely agree with the profile that Man United have gone for with Ugarte. And the interesting thing is as well, and look, everybody failed in relation to who Manchester United were going to bring in, predicting the start of the summer. But no one was talking about Ugarte. We were looking at him over a year ago. We were looking at him when he went to PSG and he was at Sporting. But I think it's a good pick. And I think it's going to be a very interesting signing, because if it works and they've scouted him properly, it will be transformative for Manchester United. Think Varane was a good player at the wrong time, says Phil. Ugarte to Man United, says Christian. Hi, Mark. I'm so happy that we've signed Ugarte. I've wanted this for ages. Are you happy about the Oasis reunion? What a morning. We'll always remember Tuesday, the 27th of August. Oasis return and Ugarte, here we go. And it's not even, well, it is 9 o'clock now. Get your comments in. What are your thoughts? Make sure you smash a like on the video as well. We've been waiting for this for a very long time. Now, let's talk about the transfer fee, because as we know, on Friday is a modern-day Mascherano, Mark. Well, that is a very good comparison, Rashid. I mean, I'm not saying he is the next Mascherano, but when you're looking at profiles of midfielders that you can say who is Ugarte like, please don't think he's like Rodri. Please don't think he's like Declan Rice. Please don't think he's like Casemiro. Do think Kante. Do think Mascherano. But I'm not saying he's like them. What I'm saying is tenacious, speed, terrier, get the ball, pass the ball, if there's space, run into space. Basically, that's what he's all about, and reading the game. Goldbridge, that's the end of the clip. I'm sure you enjoyed it. In fact, I bet that's the best clip you've ever watched. So there's no reason not to subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon so you never miss a clip again. In fact, smash a like on the video, because we all know only legends like videos, and you are all legends. So please smash a like on the video, and we will see you again on the next one. Thank you very much for watching, as always.